Hey guys, so my last video got a great response, so I said I'd throw up another quick one again. So today I'm just going to give 3 common errors that I see inside and outside of the gym and how to fix them. So the first one would be people not taking enough protein into their diet. I think this is a problem with a lot of people, even people who are training. It doesn't mean you have to just suddenly drastically bump up your protein intake, but for the most part I see people lacking protein in their diet and eating too much carbohydrates. So my advice there would be to probably take down your carbohydrate intake, obviously depending on your goals, but up your protein intake. Try to get protein from a nice wide variety of sources, and aim for a bit of protein in every meal, because protein is needed obviously for growth and repair of the muscles and organs, but it's also going to keep you satiated and fuller for longer. Secondly, I still see in the gym very much, not just with girls but with men as well, doing too much cardio and not enough weights. You'll see people doing 10-15 minutes of weights and then they head to the cardio for 45 minutes, whereas I believe it should be the other way around. You should be doing 45 minutes of weights and about 15 minutes of maybe interval cardio at the end. So my advice there is to switch them around. Don't be afraid of the weights, and even just do high intensity weight session where you're essentially putting your weights and your cardio together and you're not worrying about hopping up on a treadmill then for half hour or 40 minutes. And then the third one would be people eating carbohydrates recklessly. Now, maybe the first to say there's absolutely nothing wrong with carbohydrates, especially when you're exercising. Carbohydrates are fuel for the body, and depending on what sources you get them from. But in my experience, I see a lot of people starting their day off with the simpler sugary versions that just aren't going to help you, and they're going to spike your blood sugars and just put cravings up to the roof, and it's just a bad way to start your day. So what I'd say, my advice there is to get it from the more complex versions if you are, such as your porridge, your sweet potatoes, your rice, or a good wholemeal bread. And then, maybe factor in your more simpler versions as your treats later on in the day, or on days you're training. So the 3 tips again, or 3 errors should I say, were people not getting enough protein in their diet, people doing too much cardio and not enough weights, and people eating too much carbohydrates recklessly. So hope this helped. If it did, please like, share, or tag a friend. Cheers.